I'm about to say something that I thought was common knowledge, but having re-listened to the Sold the Story podcast, I think this framework might be helpful to share. Technology is skill plus tool, which means that reading and writing is a technology. Human beings found a need and a help in being able to document what we say orally, which we as humans are hardwired to do. No one needs to teach a baby how to babble. We adopt those things by watching people do it and hearing people do it and then doing it. Having literacy in a technology is not always just observe and do. Usually you have to teach people how to use the tools, just like your grandparents can't really actually work an iPhone just because they watch somebody do it. They have to be taught. Reading and writing have been around for so long that we think that they're innate, but they're learned human skills. And they're specifically human skills that are different than speaking and listening, which come to human beings fairly naturally depending on who you are. Why am I saying this? Because I've just finished parts 2 and 3 to the first chapter of How to Combat Losing Your Mind. Again, it's only up for another 50 or 60 more days. That was the deal. I couldn't keep it up forever. So do listen. We often circulate the idea that listening to an audiobook does the same thing as reading an actual book. And for the learning and comprehension part, yes, that is absolutely true. Lots of people learn better and retain information better when you hear it orally. But that doesn't actually make you a better reader because that's a separate and specific technology. It's a separate literacy. It's like saying I know how to use a hammer because I can screwdriver well. Or like saying that you don't need to exercise your back because you've exercised your core. Not quite. I included the rough draft of me reading these so that you can hear the words that I stumble over and sound out, because as a dyslexic, there's a lot of shame in having to slow down and sound out words. That's the best way to learn to read. My neighbors are telling such a juicy story. I'm so sorry for being nosy. I hope I edited out my pauses, but oh my god. Anyways, go listen. And also, here's an advertisement at the end. I know I said I wouldn't advertise, but my mom has cancer, and I started a GoFundMe to help with the first couple months of living costs because she's been forced into early retirement and now no one is working. So if you have $1 to spare, that would be really helpful. Also, if your loved one has survived multiple myeloma, which is the cancer that she has, I would really love to hear from you because I'm reading and that's helpful. And I would love to talk to someone that's gone through it. So if you have, send me an email, please. That's all. Have a good day. Someone have a cup of tea for me because it's clearly still sunny outside.